I've been a traveling musician and sound engineer since 2002. Growing up in the Bible Belt, I'd always heard that Satan, before his fall, was a musician in heaven. So I researched it. Ezekiel 28:13 through 16 seems to be about Satan, not just the king of Tyrus. Some of it isn't about a human. Surprisingly, King James Version is the most interesting translation. That never happens. Thou hast been in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was thy covering. The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day that thou wast created. Thou art the anointed cherub that covereth, and I have set thee so. Thou wast upon the holy mountain of God. Thou wast perfect in thy ways from the day that thou wast created, till iniquity was found in thee. By the multitude of thy merchandise they have filled the midst of thee with violence, and thou hast sinned. Therefore I will cast thee as profane out of the mountain of God, and I will destroy thee, O covering cherub. Jesus said in Luke 10:18, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. Many people think that Isaiah 14 describes what Jesus was talking about. Your pomp is brought down to the place of the dead, and the sound of your stringed instruments. The maggot is spread under you, the worms cover you. How you were fallen from heaven, O Lucifer. So we gather some details from that. He was in the Garden of Eden. He was an anointed cherub. His occupation led to his fall. And he had tambourines, pipes, and strings with him or built into him. So there's Satan. I'd like to quickly point out some things about music and sound. All musical instruments are categorized into three basic groups: percussion, wind, and strings. Satan had all three. Now let's quickly talk about sound. What is it? Sound is defined as a vibration that typically propagates as an audible wave of pressure through a medium such as air. It's literally the movement of air. This is how the sound system we use every Sunday works. It moves air in different frequencies to produce different sounds. The singer moves air in front of the microphone with their voice. The diaphragm inside the mic then turns that vibration into an electric signal that travels to the speaker. That signal causes the speaker to vibrate and move a lot of air in front of it at the exact frequency or vibration that the singer is producing out of their mouth in front of the microphone. You know how wine glasses ring when you run your finger around the rim? If you inflict that same frequency upon the glass at enough volume, you can break it with sound alone. So the cliché opera singer breaking glass is actually possible. Check out what happens when you put a plate of colored sand on top of a speaker and expose it to different sound waves. Ephesians 2:2 says, You once walked according to the course of the world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit who now works in the sons of disobedience. Obviously that's about Satan, but Paul calls him prince of the power of the air. As a sound guy, I can't help but think of sound as being the power of the air. How powerful are words and music? First thing God did was speak, make sound, to command light's existence. It would appear that sound existed before the creation of light. We are in His image because we can make air move, with life and death as results. So picture this, Satan all ticked off, taunting God. Fine, cast me out. Who's going to do my job? So God plays with some clay, makes a better design, with all three forms of musical instruments built into it. Hands to clap, feet to stomp as percussion, windpipes and lungs to belt out air as wind instruments across vocal cords that stretch and vibrate as strings. Instead of precious stones covering us, he predestined our covering to be his own blood. He put his breath and the power of air into Adam and told Satan, "That's your replacement." No wonder Satan tried to kill us, and I believe our purpose is apparent by our very design.